Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 11 on Project Sunshine. All right, so we are back again at a month from. A lot is happening, and I want to share all these updates with you. And your view is a beautiful 3D representation of the beautiful 4-bedroom house that we are putting up for our client. This was designed by Jonathan Techer through the vision of the client, coming up with a sketch, and Jonathan had to use the technicalities to bring it up to bear. So this is what we have: beautiful, unique, and I can't wait to share the completion work with you. Previously, in episode 10, you saw the decking work from the carpenters, and then the work started with the steel faces when they started with their beam formation. So here we are continuing. Now, in steel decking or steel works, mostly when it comes to decking, the steel benders will always begin with the beams. So all the beams that you see, those partition in the middle, those gutters as you see, those are the beams. Okay, and then those one in the middle, like this one, the thick one here, is called a secret beam. You understand? So basically, they always begin with the ones in the gutters. Those beams, they work on those ones and the secret beams. Once those ones are completed, then those top bars, the one that are crisscrossing, okay, those will come at a later time. Those beams that were tackled earlier, and those are the one that holds the structure together, those beams. You understand? So a steel bender will focus on the beam formation, which is always coming from the architect. Everything they do is from the structural engineer, based on how it has been weaved and how they're going to interlock each other and hold it together. In fact, a steel bender, without a steel bender, then there's no building, because he is the main pivot of the entire structure. A steel bender is the main pivot of the entire structure. Once he misses, then the whole building is in shambles. You understand? Once the steel bender makes a mistake, there's going to be a deflection, the building will collapse. You understand? A lot can happen. And that is why it is important to get these key people: good mason, good carpenter, good steel bender. You understand? Once you have these three people, you can manage the rest. Okay, but I am fortunate that I have these qualities. In the initial state, when I started, I was working with Federico Wusu, the plumber. At a later time, I have to let go because I didn't like some of the works he was doing. And then I brought in Mr. Sani Ibrahim, superb plumber. In fact, I wish I had this man right from the beginning. This is a qualified, superb plumber. You understand? Who works only with the drawing. He doesn't work with assumption. He doesn't work with anticipation. He doesn't work with, okay, put the pipe here. No. He works with the drawing, and he always challenge. He always asks questions, and the pipe position are accurate. In fact, I can't thank myself that much by bringing this guy on board. He is so good that he makes my work very easy. You understand? He knows his work, so when he goes to site, he knows what he has to do. Okay, the steel bender, perfect. Here you can see we did mesh, and the steel bender is trying to explain. We have the top and then the bottom. Two at the top, two at the bottom. You understand? They are crisscrossing each other. Two crossing each other at the top, and then another two crisscrossing at the bottom. So there is good, how do you call it, what we call mesh, and it will not vibrate. You can run a marathon here. You understand? And this is all part of my estimate. Some people will prepare an estimate for you, and they'll just do it, the one crossing the top and the bottom, that's it. They are done. So the estimate will be cheaper. You understand? But I am looking for that quality, and I'm always on my team. When you go through the drawing, it comes with a bending schedule. What does it say? You say, oh, it says we should do A, B, C, D. I said, use that one. Don't use your own mind, because if you ask the steel bender to use their own mind, they will tell you, oh, we don't have to do it a double mesh. Just top bar and the bottom bar is enough. I've been working for 100 years. I have more experience. That's not what we are talking about. We are talking about what the drawing is saying, and based on that, the structure engineer has done its load calculation, and he knows exactly what type of iron rod you're supposed to use, what type of weaving you're supposed to do. Why are you telling me that you have worked for 100 years and you are no? So once we use the drawing, everything becomes perfect. Estimate will not be bloating or overpriced. It will be according to the drawing. And so I tell people my estimate is always according to the drawing. If the structural engineer says use 20 mm, yes, you use 20 mm. If he says use, 16 mm, you use 16 mm. So you cannot make a mistake. And the measurement, the span from one pillar to the other, all these things have been checked. And so we double check and double check. So my estimate would definitely not be the same as someone else's estimate. I'm looking at the block height. What type of block height are they trying to achieve? Is it 7 feet? No, we are going beyond that. So our estimate will be different. And so my project will also look different from other people. Some people build houses and when you go inside, it's so short. Everything is so short. But mine, even the ground floor building looks like a story building. So tall, so beautiful. You understand? Look at the staircase weaving. Okay, when you look at this, and I want you to watch Project Noah, and you will see the same thing. This steel bender of mine is good. He worked with Unilever, okay, in Kumasi. He worked with a lot of companies in Kumasi. So I always transport him from Kumasi to Accra. This steel bender of mine, we always bring him from Kumasi to come to Accra. And when he's done with the work, the next day he's back in the bus, he's going back to Kumasi. He doesn't live in Accra. You understand? And he's working 24/7. He's working 24. He have a whole set of team, and when they come to site, they finish the work. You understand? That is my steel bender. My plumber, Mr. Sani Ibrahim. Perfect plumber. So it actually has improved my work from when I started till now. There's been a lot of improvement. I have grown. That is how you build a company. The people you start with, the good ones will stay, the bad ones will fall apart. You understand? And you keep moving. You keep moving. If you need someone to do your borehole drilling, please contact my cousin, Mr. Jonathan Amwa. He is my cousin, direct cousin, okay? So he's like my blood. He has a degree in geophysics. He's very good in drilling. Please contact him and use him. Okay, use him. The guy is really good. He will get you water no matter the circumstances. Your borehole will not cave in. He will give you quality pumps. Okay, when you're talking about quality pumps, he will provide them for you. Reverse osmosis, water treatment, okay, sales of pumps and other water consultation. Contact him and he will help you. Okay, so here we have my plumber explaining the details of what he has done. Floor drains, bathroom, WC, all together, and then ventilation. He's done all of that. And you can see the positioning of his pipe. These are accurate. He's watching the drawing and he's positioning all the pipes. So later the mason will not come and say, oh, plumber, your pipe have been displaced. We need to push it somewhere. We need to shift it somewhere. No, he doesn't do that. Okay, he doesn't do that. He goes according to the drawing and his positions are on point. The masons have always admired him. They've admired him so much. Okay, yes, and he always writes quality plumbing materials. He doesn't want you to tell him, okay, let's go and buy the cheap one. No. His work is perfect quality. He doesn't want fake. Are you with me? He doesn't want fake at all. He doesn't go with that at all. So here I have the drone footage of the entire site for you to see what is happening. Okay, yes, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, it's beautiful. Look at the entire area. Look at the entire area. The entire area is awesome. So you can see the land is sloping towards your left. Okay, so that's towards down, and that is a stream down there, and that goes all the way towards Project Ajua and Dennis. Okay, it goes all the way towards Project Ajua and Dennis. Okay, so let the camera turns that way, and over there is Madam Lisa's house. Far away there, that is Madam Lisa, and then after Madam Lisa is Project Ajua and Dennis. And over there, I think I have Project Danji, okay, right over there. Oh, I wish I have an arrow to point it. So I'm scattered here in phase 3, and I'm doing my bit. I'm doing my bit little by little. Okay. So this view is beautiful. This view, the house is unique, simple. We're going to be putting the perimeter fence wall pretty soon. And yeah, that area you see was supposed to be for a swimming pool. So hopefully, maybe she will change her mind, because she said she doesn't want a swimming pool anymore. So we don't know what to do with that area. And so maybe in the future she'll decide to put back the swimming pool, I guess. Yeah. So that is what we have done. So far, so good. Mr. Jonathan is on the top there. He is inspecting everything. He's the one on top of the decking, and that's my brother, Mr. Mowley. He's taking the drone footage. Okay. Yeah, so that's Jonathan on top of the decking. He's inspecting everything before we move ahead to the next phase. So it is important for all these to happen. Step by step process inspection. Okay, if they have any information, the architect will write it down. He informed the team. They will do the necessary corrections, and then they move on. So like I said, the land slopes towards your left. From the drone footage, you can see it's very sharp from the other side. It's very, very sharp. So whoever is going to be taking the extreme left hand side is in trouble. They are in real trouble, because that sharp is going to go into a basement. You understand? It's going to go into a basement. So this is what I have for you so far. So good. I'll be coming your way with the episode 12. Yes, and then we'll see the progress of work so far. So my name is Mr. Bright. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye bye.